Good afternoon and welcome to Sports Talk Live with me, Grootboom. Welcome to a new term. And yes, I've got some exciting interviews lined up for everyone. Now, today's guest is a talented young man who has contributed a lot to Penryn cricket. He has been here for the past 12 years. He is our opening batsman for the first team. His name is Grootboom. Jared, how are you? And welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me, and I'm good today, thanks.
All right. Jared, thank you for joining me. I just wanted to find out, I'm sure you're very happy that we've got some live cricket on TV. And how have you sort of looked at the new normal when it comes to cricket?
Yeah, it's good to have them playing again. The crowdless games is a little bit weird to get used to, but the new norm with the no split policy, it does. As an old player, it doesn't sound like it's gonna come as an easy adjustment.
Well, with that, I mean, we have to adjust to the changes, eh?
Yeah, rather that than no play.
Yes. Now, Jared, I just want to find out now, because we're going to be talking cricket on this show today. When did you develop the love for cricket? Did you play a lot of backyard cricket? Can you still remember?
Actually, it was all because of my gran. We had a alleyway in our backyard, and I would use a mini cricket bat about this size, and she would throw a bouncy ball to me, and that's where it started. And then played in grade 1, and it went from there.
Okay. All right. So, of course, now when you're that young, you start hitting cricket balls and what have you. Cricket is such a long game. I mean, if you're in grade 1 and you're having to stand in the sun for a very long time, you must have not enjoyed that.
Yeah, that's where I think I grew more to action cricket, which was more shorter, fast-paced. I can even be honest, even in grade 4 and 5, staying in the field for 30 overs, it wasn't the best.
Yeah, it's not the nicest day. Okay, but now, of course, you have been at Penryn for 12 years and you've played cricket for most of those years. How was the transition from prep to college cricket? What skills did you have to sort of improve on? Can you share that with us?
I'd say the biggest transition probably would be mentally. You have a chance of playing against much bigger guys if you go up in age group from under 14 to 15 or maybe even first team. So the skill gap was more obvious, and mainly just seeing the bigger guys.
But mentally, because I couldn't hear you there.
Yes, develop more mentally than practical skills.
Okay, no, that's lovely. All right, now as a youngster, of course, say in your grade 8 year, you're done with prep cricket. Now you're in that transition. What goals did you set yourself? What did you want to achieve, and have you been successful in achieving those to date?
Now I don't normally set too long of goals. Normally about end-year goals for me, especially would be the national weekend goals. So for grade 8, I took a gap that year. I didn't have too many long-term goals. I just wanted to work on my school level cricket and my now, which ended up benefiting me for the next 2017 year.
Okay, all right. Now, I remember when I first started at Penryn, and my first net session with you. You were this, short, but you could see very, very eager boy. And I could see a lot of talent there. So would you say, playing under 14 cricket, you scored a lot of runs then? And of course, we played a lot of T20s and 50 over matches, and you had to play an age group sort of up. How was that for you in grade 8?
I just honestly took it as more cricket, more you grow faster playing against better players, and I thought that was in the age above. So I just took on the challenge, and I think it honestly developed me quicker then.
Okay. Which was better for you, playing yet a lot of cricket did you enjoy playing the longer version or just the T20s midweek?
I'm known for not hitting the big sixes, and so I enjoyed spending the time, the being there for 30 odd overs, just knitting it around, going at a runner ball. That was my type of cricket. So I definitely preferred the 50 over, even time games.
And I suppose if you are betting, not on the field, then you're
not on the field, then just can't wait until you bowl.
Okay, all right. Now you have been, like I said, at Penryn for so many years. Now tell us about all the opportunities that you've been given since you started here at Penryn in terms of cricket.
The one which I've started to really notice recently was Penryn's facilities. When you go to other schools and then you see their nets, our nets, there's not that many, but the quality of the nets, the pitches are always laid out flat, no scuff marks in it, always a good run-up mark. And playing-wise, the tours, we've guaranteed always had at least one tour and one away tour and one home tour. Say that, yeah.
All right. Now, Jared, I've seen you on Sundays working with your dad and you in the nets, and I mean, we might be having Sunday lunch, but you're busy in the nets trying to improve your skills. That has actually paid off for you, because I remember now you were selected for the Mpumalanga under 15 team in 2018. Am I correct? And you went, 2018, and you went to the National Week. Okay. You bowled very well, and you were voted the best bowler at the week. Talk us through that week and how you actually achieved what you achieved.
That week, I was surprised I even got selected, if I'm honest, because I missed a year of not being in the team, and everyone thought B team next year is going to be the A side, but I got in, and I just really took it as a right that I was meant to be there, and I went in there with the confidence that I could hopefully achieve, and it paid off.
So now, to be voted the best bowler, now you would have, of course, maybe bowled very well. How many wickets did you take, if you can remember? If you can't, tell me how well you bowled.
That week, I think, took 10 wickets, but for me, it wasn't really the wickets that made me proud. How I stuck to my role as the spinner. When they needed me to, I did that. And for me, that I needed to do what the team asked, and the wickets would benefit.
Okay, all right. Now, of course, you grow up, and now you get selected for the Mpumalanga under 17 A team, right, which was now last year. You went to PE, and you took the third most wickets in the whole entire week. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Can you also talk us through that?
That week, I feel, not to be cocky, but I think that week I put in the hours before with private coaching and the Sunday net sessions. 15 overs, just trying to go at it, and the dedication was really nice to see it pay off.
Now, can you now remember how many wickets you took last year?
That was 16? Yeah, 16.
That was 16. And if I remember correctly, the bowler that actually got the most wickets was 19. He got 19 wickets, am I correct?
Yeah, 19.
19, and he was a fast bowler.
Yeah, I was the only spinner in the top 5.
That's brilliant. Hard work pays off, eh? Now, Jared, you don't only now play cricket, you also love hockey, and you are in the first team. Tell me now, how does it actually feel to represent Penryn first teams, both cricket and hockey?
Hockey, you get the big chance under the lights at the derby with the crowd, and the feeling walking onto the field, hearing the people cheer. It's honestly something I haven't felt until now, and you feel great pride walking the field for wearing the first team jersey, whether it's the cricket or the hockey field. you feel very prideful for the school.
Okay. All right. Now, Jared, when you play cricket, okay, there are times where things don't go your way. Now, let's say you're going through a bad patch, and I noticed it, I think last year as well, where you just go through a bad patch. How do you motivate yourself? And how do you just keep calm and motivate yourself? Because it can get frustrating when things don't go your way.
There's one word that have been told to me by a certain coach. I think it goes somewhat, class is permanent and form is temporary. Just hearing those words after maybe 3 times a week, just the reinforcement from certain coaches feed to right now who never doubted that I had the ability to not maybe perform right now, but definitely in the future and keep up to where I'd want to go.
I mean, cricket is a mental game. If you have a colleague or a teammate that's sort of also going through the same thing and they low in confidence, how would you then, if that certain coach is not around, how would you sort of try and help your teammate?
Sure. It honestly just comes down to being the word for the team and just letting him know that even with life, that times might be difficult right now, and just gotta remember that you can do it. Just because right now you're not achieving what you want doesn't mean you can't achieve in the future. If you have that, you can help remind the player that he's got that deep down skill, that he can do it. That I think will help him get out of the rough patch.
No, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Jared, what do you enjoy most about cricket at Penryn and in general?
Cricket, to be specific, cricket at Penryn, it's the vibe on the field. I feel walk and see other teams on the field. They don't have that Penryn charisma where there's banter, there's roast, but they're in the spirit of the game, and we always have that team vibe, which I see is very lackful in other teams.
Okay, and then in terms of cricket in general, what is it that you enjoy most?
That feeling of, if I'm bowling, the feeling of working out a batsman, seeing his weakness, maybe bowling 6, 7 overs to him, but then finally getting his wicket. And with the batting, it's putting in the hard times, going to that rough 4 overs where you've scored an over, and then just pushing through, and another day knowing that you triumphed the bowling side.
Okay. All right. Now, Jared, of course, the year 2020 has been rough on everyone, sorry. Now, how does it make you feel knowing that we won't have a cricket season and all like provincial tours have been cancelled, national weeks have been cancelled?
To be honest, I've taken the year or the time now to look inward and maybe not practice my physical skills in the game, but learn to understand and read the game mentally. And I've nothing else to do except think about it and seeing it as a complete loss, just as a forceful break that I might need for some reason.
Okay. Jared, name 2 of your most memorable moments when it comes to Penryn sport and why.
The first one would be the Uplands away derby last year. I think through 2-2, and the feeling of defending every possible chance to score as a defender, the adrenaline rush was insane. And specifically cricket-wise, it was, I think, my first year at first team in grade 10 when we beat Uplands by 9 wickets. Just being there the whole day with my partner Ryan and taking it to the end with a 9-wicket win was something that really felt special.
Okay. Yeah, no, I still remember that game. You guys betted for a very long time. Of course, now a lot of people would play a vital role in your sort of cricket journey. Which coach or coaches have really helped you to get where you are now, and explain the different roles that they played?
The first coach that comes to mind is the old Penryn PE coach, Mr. Grimaldi, Eric Grimaldi.
Mm,
He ignited my love for the game, and he taught me the basics that I built myself off now.
mm,
And the coach he was my MP coach in that 2000 and my under 15 year.
yes.
Gerald, he
Ngonyama.
yes, he he always backed me, even though it was my early time in my bowling with spin. He always backed that I could do it, and it just felt from him that I could do it.
Mm. Okay, so now what role have they played in terms of your cricket journey?
Role Eric mentored me from the beginning.
Mr. Grimaldi.
Yes, Eric Morley. He's been a wise mentor that really showed me how to play the game, how to respect the game.
Mm,
Gerald he was the brotherly coach that installed my own spirit in myself.
mm. No, that's beautiful. Jared, who is your role model?
Oh, role model. I've got to say, my mom, her work ethic, the amount of hours that she puts in to be able to let me go to Penryn, and
Mm,
the way that she shows me how to dedicate herself, and it's just stuck to me, and I've strived and tried to be like that.
mm,
And I don't think she knows how much she's impacted me.
mm. And of course, I know she usually brings your grandmother, who really supports you
Yeah,
and the team from the side of the field. Having to
yeah.
sit and watch the whole cricket match. Yeah, that's proper support. Eh? What do you have to say about your grandmother then?
Well, she was the one who started me to play the game, and
Mm.
I think everyone, for every team member I've been in, they've heard her voice on the field. She's 80 and still screaming like she's 20, and it's support that can't be matched.
Mm. No, that's
I
beautiful.
appreciate her.
That's beautiful, Jared. All right. Of course, now you're in your grade 12 year. End of the year, you leave Penryn.
Hopefully.
Tell me, what are your plans?
Um, I've always had a dream to go over to England and play the county level.
Mhm.
So looking to maybe potentially play club cricket there next year for my gap year, and then probably varsity cricket when I come back to study.
Okay. All right. So you're looking at joining Ryan Hood in England,
Yes,
same club, or do you want to play against him? What? Yeah.
just maybe rejoining an old friend.
Yeah. Okay. Now, listen, Jared, it's been a pleasure having you on the show. Thank you for all your contribution to Penryn sport and Penryn cricket. And yeah, have a blessed evening, and I'll see you tomorrow at school.
You too. Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you, Jared.
Bye.